beautiful symbol. And I believe both players are ready.
Yeah, and it's like different to the other, like, it's a very small percentage of people, like things like top like 0.5 or 1% or something.
It is, it's ridiculous, but I feel like it was necessary.
Yeah, oh, for sure. They needed something more.
And here we go.
All right, here we go.
First game of the top 8. And we have a TKI. That makes me happy.
That was actually quite a nice fix from Unnamed too. It's a little bit of a misshot to start with, but it ended up working out quite well.
I
Not
like
really hindering Unnamed at all.
How Sam used the OPs to kind of pause. I could see I know this is a misdrop, but I'm going to casually watch the other screen and see, just have a little break, see what's going on so that I can slam back in and get back down to the bottom of the board.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how they're able to use these pieces and situation. Oh, that's rough for Sam.
That is.
Had a really nice downstack out of that though, so not too bad in the end, but definitely under a lot of pressure from Unnamed.
Oh, what a fractal! Unable to use it because on Sam's side, because didn't quite have the TPs, but it led into a really nice spin anyway. And I think, as we will say quite frequently, and I know that most people here will be playing Season 2, but just for those who aren't, all spins is one of my favourite things about.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it just all spin such a new element to the game, like a whole new layer to the game, and it really gives you a lot more opportunities to keep that back to back in ways that the old system with only T-spins didn't really allow. So it's interesting to see how creative these players get, how they're able to keep that back to back, build up that chain, and just send a huge surge attack off at the perfect time.
I'm starting to get used to surge, but it's definitely challenging to get used to all of the spins when you've only just about got used to the T's.
Yeah. Also, if you're a newer player, it's also a little bit harder to keep that sort of back-to-back streak as well. So you may not see it as much at like lower ranks, but sometimes in these higher ranked matches, you'll be seeing a lot of these, a lot of surges. Maybe some bigger ones too.
Yeah, it was a very slight issue very briefly for Unnamed with a misdrop eyepiece, but already slamming back in. And Sam looking right at the top.
Not surviving long enough.
Takes the first match. These two players are so close in skill. This is incredible.
Z2SAM was putting such a good effort into that, but not quite able to make it out really. Just too much pressure. Oh, my screen switched again. Too much pressure from Unnamed.
Oh, we still going to have the fun where whoever's in the lead is on the left.
And it looks fine on the stream of this.
Oh, good. For us, we get confused. But then again, I live in a permanent state of confusion, so there's no difference.
So then you're okay.
Yeah, it just fits. What I really love about this level of gameplay is the fact that someone could be right at the top of the board, but it's not over. Getting that killing blow can be so challenging with some of these players. The survivability is incredible.
Well, yeah, you could see someone at the top of the stack, they'll be down in the next few seconds.
It's so fast. As you can see, both players are at over 3 pieces per second, which just blows my mind, as I'm at about 1.2. So this is just craziness to me. Oh, that was dangerous.
It's a very dangerous position for Z2SAM. How's it down?
Get us out of it.
Oh, probably should have used that eyepiece for the Tetris though. That might have been a misdrop on there, unfortunately.
And we have another TKI. Oh, they always make me happy.
Always good to see it again. It's
right at the top of the board already. I wonder if that was a slight misdrop of that T-piece.
It looks like it may have been.
Wasn't expecting the attack.
And the follow-up from Unnamed, that 20 spike was massive. I mean, it's just the follow-up Unnamed's need, especially when Z2SAM's in that position. You kind of need something as quickly as possible.
And we have an all-clear, which slightly unusual given the nerf that all-clears had coming into Season 2. However, it can still be useful and adds to a back-to-back.
Unnamed's got a little bit of an advantage with this chain, but kind of having to set off a little bit early does put a lot of pressure onto Z2SAM, and it's going to be enough for the point as well.
Sam just trying to find that down stack, but that hole that was in the stack was proving too difficult to get down into. I'm really enjoying that Sam is a fellow TKI enjoyer. Every time I see like a pro player using TKI, it just fills my heart with joy.
But that's because it's still very much like, you know, a viable strategy. It's still really good to go to, still sets you up quite nicely and gives you a couple like easy T-spins to start off with.
Yes, and it's really, I would say for any beginners in the chat, best opener to learn first, because it also really helps you learn some of those T-spin shapes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, you'll kind of be silly not to learn it.
Yeah, pretty much. Before you learn anything fancy, always TKI. This game is really interesting because you can see just how amazing both players are, but you can see why Unnameed's the next plus. Just that slight using the surge and that visibility of the screen. As I said, oh my goodness, commentator curse.
Commentator curse.
I did it.
Fully on display.
No. I did it on purpose to help Sam.
The entire time you were talking, I was thinking, like, hang on a second.
You know what I need to say now, though. It's very important.
Oh yeah, put the broom away. No sweeping.
No sweeping! It's absolutely necessary. I have to do it. Oh, interesting garbage here on Unnamed side. How are they going to use it? Sam's looking a little bit easier to use. Got that quad well ready.
It's like it's needing to build up a bit for Unnamed.
This is
looking
the problem.
in a pretty safe spot though.
Being at the bottom of the board's fantastic. Except the fact that you really need something to send. Oh, and Sam's just staging a comeback. This is all my fault.
If you have no material and you get a huge spike that you're not prepared for, it's kind of game. It's
Here we go. Unnamed needing to, you know, cool down, get this win done, and Sam on the other side really wanting to keep that fire going. Oh,
doesn't look like it's going to continue for too much longer though. That was a love one from Unnamed.
I was about to say match point, and then I read the 11. I'm smart, I promise.
It's also 11 plus 2, so there is juice here.
Oh no, not the juice!
Don't know if that was a mishold from Sam, or if they just decided not to go for that all clear. But I've waited around a good position, transitioned into the 6-3 stack. I think both players on 6-3 now.
6-3 being one of the best stacks you can learn to really get those T-spins out. But easy to learn, insane to master, I would say.
Yeah. It is a hard, because it's very easy to mess up that stack and then just end up with like no T-spins, or you mess up the parity or something, and
exactly.
It doesn't go your way.
Think, for me, it's so challenging to get the T-spins out of it. Like, I can stack it for quads, but stacking it for T-spins is really quite challenging, and where the art of it comes in.
SDPC spin from Unnamed as well. That's another usual one we'll be seeing a lot.
And more complicated and uses more of the bags, but if you're as fast as Unnamed, very viable.
Yeah, the damage output from it is also just really good. I mean, you'll see it here again now. You'll see just how many T-spins Unnamed's able to get out, and kind of sets Unnamed up into a nice stack with also a nice back-to-back counter as well.
I was about to say, look at that RNG on the garbage. That was perfectly placed.
That was lovely.
That's my favourite thing when I'm playing, and I'm like, the garbage hits just right.
It's right in the middle. There's not much you can do against that one.
No. Ooh, Unnamed looked like either a slight internet issue or plonking, could be either.
I think just trying to maybe time their attacks, trying to find a good spot to send it off.
Because although looking at this score, Sam is not making it easy.
No, not at all. I mean, look at that spike Sam just sent as well. Does put some pressure, forces Unnamed to go into the down stack. Although...
Ooh. Are they going to get the piece in time? No. That was the spinning piece of...
I think I could see the vision there that Z2SAM was looking for, but
yes, it just the eyepiece just wasn't coming quick enough.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see any of my other favourite opener. We normally don't at this level, so I'm a connoisseur of the DT cannon, but you really don't see it frequently at the higher levels. It's very common at the A and S, but it kind of gets covered over with much better ones later on.
Yeah.
But it's nice to learn for your first T-spin triple. Now I'm just imagining a book of Baby's first T-spin triple.
Baby's first T-spin triple.
And it's got the DT cannon on it.
Oh, well, speaking of, there's a DT cannon you wanted from Unnamed.
There we go.
13 spike for the point.
Mid-game DT cannon. It's almost like I'm being heard.
Yeah. And this is quite some deficit for Z2SAM to make up as well, actually.
That does remind
Unnamed
me.
is
I've got
7 points ahead.
I've got another fact about Unnamed. A very important fact. Unnamed was actually the champion at Spike of the Carry Spoonie competition and carried me 2,000 meters up the quickplay tower.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy to see. You don't really see a lot of those like higher scores anymore. Cause it's so the average score is a lot lower on quick play than it used to be. From what on earth is going on in the lobby right now?
And can we also just share the absolute love of quick play too? Like,